respect hazards. We improve our understanding of process safety hazards at our location and our roles in controlling them. We are vigilant about the potential impact of uncontrolled process safety hazards. We discuss process safety hazards before starting a task, and we bring forward process safety hazards to be included in activity risk assessments. We apply procedures. We use operating and maintenance procedures, even if we're familiar with the task. We discuss the key steps within a critical procedure before starting it. We pause before key steps and check readiness to progress. We stop, inform supervision, and avoid workarounds if procedures are missing, unclear, unsafe, or cannot be followed. We take time to become familiar with and practice emergency procedures. We sustain barriers. We discuss the purpose of hardware and human barriers at our location. We evaluate how our tasks could impact process safety barriers. We speak up when barriers don't feel adequate. We perform our roles in maintaining barrier health and alert supervision to our concerns. And we use an approval process for operations with degraded barriers. We stay within operating limits. We discuss and use the approved operating limits for our location. We escalate where we cannot work within operating limits. We alert supervision if an alarm response action is unclear or the time to respond is inadequate. We obtain formal approval before changing operating limits. And we confirm that potential for overpressure from temporary pressure sources has been addressed. We maintain safe isolation. We use isolation plans for the specific task based on up-to-date information. We raise isolation concerns before the task starts and challenge when isolation plans cannot be executed. We check for residual pressure or process material before breaking containment. We monitor the integrity of isolations regularly and stop to reassess when change could affect an isolation integrity. And we confirm leak tightness before, during, and after reinstating equipment. We walk the line. We use up-to-date documentation that accurately reflect installed systems and equipment. We physically confirm the system is ready for the intended activity. And we alert supervision to identify documentation and readiness issues before operation. We control ignition sources. We identify, eliminate, or control the full range of potential ignition sources during task risk assessments and during job preparation and execution. We minimize and challenge ignition sources even in non-hazardous areas. And we eliminate ignition sources during breaking containment and start-up and shutdown operations. We recognise change. We look for and speak up about change. We discuss changes and involve others to identify the need for management of change. We review the management of change process for guidance on what triggers a management of change. And we discuss and seek advice on change that occurs gradually over time. We stop if the unexpected occurs. We discuss the work plan and what signals would tell us it is proceeding as expected. We pause and ask questions when signals and conditions are not as expected. And we stop and alert supervision if the activity is not proceeding as expected. We watch for weak signals. We proactively look for indicators or signals that suggest future problems. We speak up about potential issues, even if we are not sure they're important. And we persistently explore the causes of changing indicators or unusual situations.